Hello guys, and welcome back to another video on Cicada 3301 will guide us. And today we are talking about a recent video from Who is Cicada 3301. It's a YouTube channel who is also talking about Cicada, and he made a new update video which is really interesting, and I'm really looking forward that you can see it too. So I will link the video also in the info box. Well, he also talk about or show us what we already taught you like 3 or 5 days ago about new picture and about flute and all the stuff, and he went a bit more in the informations, and also talk about a phone number or a phone booth, which is really got interested by the people in, which is it in 1997, and well, I can read it for you. And the Moja phone booth was a lone telephone booth in what is now the Mojo National Preserve in California. So it was like area or like a national park, something like this, which attracted online attention at 1997. Installed in the 1960s, the booth was 8 miles from the nearest path road, 15 miles from the nearest number highway, and miles from any buildings. Its telephone number was originally 714-733-9969 before the area code changed to 619 and then to 760. So we are talking about like a building with a phone number, and it's got really important later, so I will keep reading. The phone became a sensation as we talked, as in a LA man spotted a telephone icon on a map of the Mojave and decided to visit it. He wrote a letter about his adventure to an underground magazine and included the booth's telephone number. And someone read this letter, and soon fans began to calling the booth, and a few took trips to the booth to answer, often camping out at the site. Several callers kept recordings of their conversations. Over the time, the booth became covered in graffiti left by visitors. So the building got a bit abandoned. So in 1999, Los Angeles Times writer John Gilona reported on meeting a man at the booth who claimed in Holy Spirit. So now we come to the important point, and a man was there like more than 30 days, and he did answering 500 calls, including several from someone who indicted himself as Surgeon Sinu from the Pentagon. So we are talking like in June or August, something like this. Was a bit was talking about the Pentagon, which is connected to Cicada. So in the video he's writing about the number a bit more, and after this number on the picture I showed you on the last video with the ravens and the fox, and there was the code decoded with the Gematria Primus, I think, and there we came out RRC. It's like an evil spirit, and GWHN being a reference to Jewin Abnut, and it's like something it's a bit difficult because this Jewin Abnut or Jewin Abnut is like with history about Odin, and here also stands that Odin has one eye and is part raven and part wolf. So it could be connected with the picture. And then he's also talking about the planet Mars, because I'm not sure if this has any sense. And also about star symbols. And yeah, then we came to Flute, who's in the, I don't know, fake or real Cicada from 2017, and Flute was an occulturist and scientist in the early years. So I don't know when he lived, so but it was a while ago. And then he's talking about Cicada or flute, which is connected with Mars. But I don't know if this has any sense, so I'm not really into this. And also it's like has to do with Roman and Germanic myths. Because about Arminius, it was a big imperator. And yeah, it was, yeah, well, I'll read it for you. But this Arminius from the Germanic Roman history is like was a talent for warfare and a passion for liberty. So he is like the anti-dictator. He's really good and loyal to the people, like the Romans were. So yeah. Also, Arminius wasn't undefeated in the war and in battles with changing the gas and stuff like this. And so we come to the goal that Cicada could want to create a new Arminius to take down a great Atharave empire. So yeah, it's a bit weird. Because like this German Roman man, Arminius, was unlike man who started revolutions to gain authority. So it's like really hard to say if he was good or bad. So yeah. So we come to the major point of this video, because the phone number is really important. Because when somebody, because now I should describe it like this, because on the one website with the number, there's a timer, and when the timer runs out, God knows who sit on the other line of this phone number, which I told you like 3 or 4 minutes ago. And this Mojave desert phone, like in the somewhere in California, will ring, and God will know who sits on the other line. So it's like the one who sits on the other line is connected with God, and does Cicada 3301 predict a great flood or World War III. So now we came to a point which is really weird, because I don't think that Cicada 3301 will go for the World War III or like somebody who great flute. It's really weird, and I don't know what I should say to this, because it's really hard to understand. And so I think Cicada is a good group who is searching for freedom and peace, because yeah, I could write you the phone number in the description also, and then I don't know if you can call it, but you could try it at least. And yeah, so this is the end of the video, and we can say that the only point we have now is the phone number in the desert, and we have to wait until this day in the night. Now, good for the European people, it's in the night, but in America it's like at 5 p.m. There should go a new message, and in like, I don't know what, in like 6 or 7 hours, whenever you look the videos, I don't know, the phone should ring and somebody sit on the other side, and maybe God is calling, and maybe on the other side will sit a human who is the chosen human for this, I don't know, kind of job of Arminius, but I'm not sure if this is right or possible. Yeah, so thank you for watching the video. It's like 10 minutes now, but I try to explain it in the way I understand it, because it's really much input, and it's like hard to understand, but I think the phone number is the only point we can wait to. Yeah, we have to wait until somebody is calling at 5 PM in the desert, and maybe they're sitting somebody. Nobody knows. So if you like the video, subscribe, and yeah, comment. Comments are really important for this section. And also thank you to Who is Cicada 3301, the YouTube channel. I will link them also, because the update video from this day is really good, so you can also watch it. And yes, so thank you. And I'm also trying to grow up the channel a bit, because I'm thinking that, or I'm liking that darknet and this stuff, because it's really interesting. Also, I'm interested into spirits, demons, rituals, paranormal activities and stuff like this. Maybe I will do more on this channel in like this way, so it could be a bit interesting here. So thank you and cheers.